What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Wednesday, April 25th, 2018. And yesterday, the judge orders the reopening of DACA after 90-day delay. I'm going to explain to you how the federal government, the Supreme Court, and these other courts related to the government are all theater troops, theater production companies putting on skits, Masonic comedy sketches at your expense. You pay for these actors' salaries, you pay for their props, and you pay for the people putting on the propaganda. Why does the judge order reopening of DACA after a 90-day delay and they make sure that they give you this inside the headline? Because DACA, D is the fourth letter, A is the first, C is the third, A is the first. Add them all, you get 9. Reverse alphabetical order, where A is 26, Z is 1, you reduce each letter to a single digit. So A is 26, 2 plus 6 is 8, see that? So we add 8 to 5 and everything. You get 27. These are the numbers for sun. Sun, 9, 27. So dreamers is what they're calling this too. Dreamers equals 83. That's the 23rd prime. So that's why when you click on the propaganda, you get this piece updated at 10:26 with the 2-minute 30-second video. Dreamers 83, the 23rd prime. And what is 23? Why is there a number 23 inside this video? Because who is this right here? This is an actor going by the name of Donald. Donald, 23. So let's look at the date numerology that propaganda came out on. They did the thing on the 24th. Date with 39 and 21 numerology. 9321, the numbers were Saturn. Saturn, Sun, Moon ritual. All keepers of time to the occult. Well, in general, the Sun keeps time, you keep time with the Moon, you keep time with Saturn if you're a cult practitioner like the federal government, the Freemasons, the Jewish Zionists, who run the world of entertainment. This is entertainment right here. Saturn, Sun, Moon. Updating this, see at 10:26. If you write out the sum of Saturn's magic square, 45, you get 126. Here we have Mr. 45, the Saturnian actor, inside this piece of propaganda. With the 150-second video, Illuminati 150. About 15, you get 38. So that's really what I wanted to show, was just, the main thing is here is like, if you're completely new, DACA, this is very easy. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And of course in numerology, you can drop the 0. So that's just 9. See? This is the basic intro example. That's why this is like the only thing I like about the federal government, is the very clear, easy to see examples they give me to help me assist in my educational program. All for free, you know? I can't hate them for that. But I hate them for actually putting it out, obviously. I mean, I hate what they're doing with the propaganda. Dreamer, 6, look at this, of course. So to tie it up, I just said it's a Saturn, Sun, Moon ritual. So Saturn, 93. Every video is the same exact lesson. Pairing it with the numbers for Thelema. Thelema, 64, 125, 44. See? With reversing the alphabetical order, H becomes 19, 1 plus 9 is 10. So that single reduction, 44. Israel with those numbers, Zion with those numbers. See the Thelemic Israel Zion pattern, pairing it with, I mean, that's why they have it clear here. It's called Dreamers, but they make sure to say it at the singular. I just want to write R. I see the word R here is catching my mind. You know, my eye, let's see why. Oh, Moon 5721, Saturn 4221, Moon 15, see? Moon. That's why. That's what I'm saying. It's a Saturn Sun Moon ritual. Every piece of verbiage inside this piece of propaganda has been perfectly synced up with it. Why it is, again, Saturn Sun to 93, its largest moon sun to Titan, 64. Thelema, 64, honoring the number 93. And then they give us Dreamer, pairing it with the sun numbers, featuring the Saturnian actor, Donald Trump. Judge 47, 20, 25, 88. Numbers representing time. See? The judge is doing this. Judge orders reopening of DACA. After a delay. See? Oh my goodness.
It sounds cold. It sounds
This
hard.
propaganda is just immensely coded. A judge with the delay. See this script? I mean, why do you think the judge is always delaying? I mean, it just makes so much sense to me. And think about it. Delay in time, Shigamatria. Guys, the Jesuit order crafted your language. Every single video I say that because these examples come up and I have to explain it. Look at this crap. You know, who's participating in this propaganda by the numbers? Trump, 88, 47, 25. See, you know, of course let's see how neatly he fits in. He has 3 of these numbers too. And then you put in pi, you get those two. 25, 29. Just such a clearly coded example. It's unbelievable. Now I'm wondering what reopening sums to, but I don't want to be too picky. But that's, of course, it's definitely appropriate. It's a reopening. 58 Freemasonry, the 27 prime. But it just goes to show. That's what I'm saying. Like, you go until you exhaust it, and then you can pull back and just understand. I mean, clearly, the delay is part of the propaganda. The judge doing it. Oh my God. Arbitrary and capricious. Similar to the other rulings, Judge John Bates concluded that the wind down of DACA was arbitrary and capricious. Yeah, it was. Because it's a skit. It's a comedy sketch. Again, propaganda is cluing you into what's going on. The 36 prime right here. 110 pi 11. 666, the 36 triangular number. 360, circles, cycles, 36. But I want to say I definitely think there's something more with the propaganda going here. Like, okay, well, there we go. Saturn 119. They literally put a 119 inside the string of propaganda. I mean, you just can't say that this is all bullshit. Like the only one of the few quotes on here, the first one we get, arbitrary and capricious, 119. President 110, the Saturnian president, the Saturnian actor, Donald Trump. See? Just very clear what type of world you live in. 90 days. Judge John Bates. You gotta see his name. It's gonna fit this ritual because he was instructed to preside in this by the numbers. Moon 51, 57. See the reflection of 75 in this Saturn Sun Moon ritual from the federal government. 2 times 3 times 7 is 42. Saturn 42. Bro, 33 got 141. Conspiracy 5160. Donald 50. America is not America 49 to Reflection 94. Thelema 35. We have the 35th prime there. Bates 4720. Oh my goodness. See this? Bates, Judge Bates. With the delay, with Trump's propaganda ass in this. See? Now he fits in this right it perfectly. 88, remember the 88 mile per hour, Back to the Future, going back to time. Who made that movie? The federal government did. And this all started with just understanding, like I saw this right away just because I understood that DACA summed to 9. Like I looked at DACA propaganda before, and that with the Dreamers is just another Saturnian ritual that's been ongoing featuring the Saturnian actor. That's like I already know that. So then because of that, we're looking further and look at what we're finding out. It's unbelievable, this propaganda. Wow. I thought we were like 30 minutes in. This is not even 15 minutes in yet. And look at all this we found. Israel 98, 28. See, the 28th prime. Thelema 28. It's been Thelema, Israel, Zion. That whole pattern. And then they cross-mesh it with the Saturn pattern. You see, it's Saturn, Sun, Time, Moon. It's those two tropes crossing in. That's the type of thing that the federal government does in their propaganda rituals every single time. That's the best way I can explain it. Of course, there's a more eloquent way of saying it. Masonic 29, Bavarian Illuminati 188, branding the propaganda. Once again, found out with the 13 families, the Bavarian Illuminati, they're in the Saturn, the Keeper of Time. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. A George W. Bush appointee. Oh, his name actually fits in this because George W. Bush, Sumsy 167, the 39th prime. Remember, this propaganda coming out with life lesson number 39, 21 numerology, Saturn 39, Saturn 93, 21, Israel 28, they were 28 numerology. So you see how the date numerology meshes those together. Thelema 64, the reflection of 46, 28, pairing it with 93's reflection and 21. Saturn Thelema. Inside the date numerology, inside this propaganda event, has been nothing but Saturn and Thelema. Unfortunately, I'm unable to even begin to talk about whatever thing I'm pointing at here, but if you want to go do your own homework, you'll get Saturn and Thelema in that piece as well. Likewise, Ronnie Jackson, we've already seen that, is there too. So that further explains, well, why is this heavy type of pattern in the propaganda? I mean, look at the date numerology. 28, 46 numerology. Date with life lesson number 39, 21 numerology. Federal government propaganda. Very simple example. I have to have this guy with the blue right here just to, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to. So there we have it. I think it's very, very easy right here. Oh, good. So we can look at the date numerologies of the dates inside see? They give us several dates. So with the remaining time, we can look at those date numerologies. And let's see if they fit this pattern, or at least see what they're saying with them. Because again, there's a reason they have this propaganda from the specific date. Well, first off, we have Trump, Donald 23, Trump 29, and propaganda from July 29th, 2015. Thelema sums to 44. 35. We have this Thelemic actor. Remember, the Make America Great Again hats with the hoodies, and this is official propaganda. At the end of the video, we'll see that, just for those who need to see. You know, I'm not making this thing up with Thelema and Donald Trump. But anyway, you see this? Thelema 35, that Moon 51, Saturn 21. So the first day, they literally start this video off with, this is the 210th day of the year. You see that? This skit is taking place in the 210th day of the year. We have Mr. Saturn, Donald Trump, you know, the Jesuit actor, Jesuit 21, Moon 21. So right away, you know, you see that. Unbelievable. There's more there too, you know, Freemasons 155.
It sounds cold and it sounds hard. We have a country. Our country's going to hell. The dreamers, having to do with children.
Our country's going to hell, you know. The dreamers.
You know, the dreams of children. And these are people that come over the country, the dreamers. And I say, what about our children? Our children.
You know, what about ours? It's always, you know, satanic nonsense. Like, me. Ours. What's ours? But Americans hate each other, you know. No one likes to get along. No one likes to work together. So what the hell is he talking about? Wait. So we get July 29th, then we get August 29th. Again, this is a pi ritual. Pi 29. You know, time, pi. It's, again, Saturn, Sun, Moon, pi. It's all the same thing. In terms of this ritual. In terms of keeping time. We have Donald Trump. 29. And then they're saying August 29th now, 2015. So we had Thelema, now we have Saturn. Saturn, the sum of Saturn's magnetic square, right here. 241, that's the 53rd prime, 53 is the 16th prime, pi 16. So, I mean, do I have to say more about this? Mr. 45, Sun 27, Government 52, White House 52, Prophecy 52, Saturn 21, 73, the reflection is the 21st prime, and ALW Kabbalah, Saturn 73. It's also a date with 124 days remaining. The sum of 48's divisors is 124. Donald Trump's Mr. 48.
And these are people that come over the country, the dreamers. And I say, what about our children? Our children.
So, October 16th, you know, 116, a little mirror of 119, Saturn 119. I want to break this pattern. I want to find one date that doesn't fit this. You know, pi 16. This is more blood. Sacrifice 76. Murder 34, 61, the 18th prime number, Sun 18. I mean, they're doing it every single time. This is probably I hope this is probably even the smallest they'll do it. The 13th prime right here, the 14th prime right here. 43 is the 14th prime. The Sonic 43.
I want the children that are growing up in the...
This is 215. A reshuffling of 125 like Thelema. But let's see what the date numerology. February 15, 2016. Date with 53, 44. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Thelema, 44, 35, 64, reflection 46, the 46th day of the year this is. Remember? It started off with propaganda in the 44th C. And with the same date numerology now, a few things later. Of course, they were 33 numerology, Zion 17, Jerusalem 32, America 32,
United States to be
Scottish 32.
Dreamers also. They're not dreaming right now. We will immediately terminate.
31/8, the inverse of, well, 22 divided by 7 is 3.14 pi. 7 divided by 22, the inverse is 0.318. So we again already have that going on. And then let's see the date numerology. August 31st, 2016. Date with a life lesson number of 48. Donald Trump sums to 48. Saturn sums to 21. See right here. They were 39 numerology. Saturn 93, 21. See? I'm going to write out Donald Trump. I haven't done that yet. Just add Donald to this right now. See? Donald Trump. 48. They were life lesson number 48. It's propaganda. And think about what they're doing. It's like, he's giving a speech. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He's doing these things by the code. He was instructed by the Zionist Jews, the Jesuit order, to go out and propagandize Phoenix, Arizona on this specific date with this date numerology. You can measure that from his birthday and see on his 2 and everything.
Two illegal executive amnesties
under DACA. We already have people who are on DACA.
And he's talking about DACA and all these dates. That's the thing. So he's talking about DACA and all these times. DACA's the Sun, Saturn, Thelemic, peace and all this.
I think military is a very special thing. If they plan on serving.
So that's September 7th, 2016. September 7th, 2016. Well, that's 97, the 25th prime, Trump 25, time 25, pi 25. So again, they're already meeting the criteria. And it's a date with a life lesson number of 25. There you have it. And it's the 251st day of the year. 251 is the 54th prime number. Sun equals 54. See? Sun, 54. Primary relationship, 251. So the 251st day of the year, Sun, this attorney and actor, Donald Trump, then talking about DACA 9 again. For first DACA 927, like Sun. This whole video is how DACA is nothing else than a sun ritual from the Jesuit order. Why are they putting on the sun ritual? Because the Society of Jesus is obsessed with the sun. They're founded on the 27th day of September, Sun 27, 1540. King James 154, just the 54 they have there too. That's the 271st day of the year, because that's a leap year, but normally it's the 270th day of the year if it wasn't. So 270th day of the year, normally 27. 27. 271, though, is the 58th prime, and they did it on purpose. Freemasonry 58, Secret Society 58, they're a secret society. And look, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you understand. I mean, they make you go to church on Sunday and worship the sun, Jesus, rising. You understand where I'm trying to go with this. And then the propaganda to do the same thing. Again, George W. Bush, 167, the 39th prime.
I think military is a very special thing. If they plan on serving, if they get in, I would absolutely hold those people. Now, we have to be very careful.
I'm going to kind of rush through this.
They shouldn't.
So I like how much we've had already. So, again, Mr. 45 on 1/26. If you're at 45, you get 126. See? Some of Saturn's magic square. Notice how we get it in the dates just alone. Like, before we do the date numerology, we already see where they're going for. Thelema, 64, 44, Israel, 37, Masonic 339. But you see the numbers for Thelema right here as well. 20, I just can't explain it enough. This is literally as scientific as you get. Here we have a sample, and we're applying this to the sample, and we're getting the same exact consistent results, fitting the same consistent specific pattern the entire time.
Where you have great people that are here that have done a good job.
Again, and propaganda that I did not make. I did not compile this. The Zionist Jews did. Or one of the Goy slaves did.
Absolutely.
Here on 216, the Key of David 216. See, Thelema 28, Israel 28, Zion 28, a day with a life lesson number 28. 46 numerology, the reflection 64, and 35 numerology. Thelemic 35, 64, 28. Trump 47, time 47, chaos 46, 19. Notice both consecutive times, the same date numerology again. You know, Mr. 318 actor, Donald Trump, all in that trope as well. I have to read out Thelemic again, just for a quick refresher if anyone's just kind of dazed by all this. It goes to the same numbers. And again, H is the 19th, reversing, so 1 plus 9 is 10. So when you reduce once, you get 44. Israel, Zion, all this, you know, is why the only exact thing I've been talking about this entire time.
Really incredible kids. I would say mostly. They were brought here in such a way. It's a very, very tough subject. We're going to deal with DACA with heart.
The guy's clearly a freaking actor. How he's just changing, flipping around how he talks. Anyway, well, we're just talking about, so we just had 2 days with 19 numerology, and then the third date is 1/9. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I was also 91, the 13th triangular number. If you're out 13, get 99 like DACA. United States of America 99. But let's look at the date numerology. September 1st, 2017. Time 47:20. Blood sacrifice 121, Revelation 121, 27th book of the New Testament. Remember Donald Trump elected on the 27th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall. And look, we have the numbers for time inside this propaganda. Saturn, Sun time, it's been the same thing the entire time. We had 2 Thelemic numbers, now we get the time right there.
We love the Dreamers. We love everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, I can trust that the president.
If you don't know who this is an actress named Nancy Pelosi. She participates in comedy sketches put on by the federal government, the Jesuit order, the Freemasons. So that's on 99. You know, perfect. DACA 99 on 9/9. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So throughout this propaganda, DACA 27. DACA 27. The 27 numerology there. There was 27 numerology here. So, you know, but, you know, I've been pointing that out as what, Sun 27. There's a reason Revelation is the 27th book of the New Testament. It's all for that too. You know, starting with Matthew, you know, the first book, 27. But anyway, here in 9/9/2017, we have this actress. See? They with life lesson number 28, Thelemic 35/28. Also, they with 113 days remaining. Dishonesty number. Those 55 you've been seeing, it's a special number. You know, God 55, Satan 55, sacrifice 55. Oh, come on, look at her face. She's clearly deceiving people. This is disgusting. December 22nd, 2017. See? They have life lesson number 44, Thelemic 44, Israel, Zion 44, 71 numerology, the 20th prime, time 20, conspiracy 51, federal 51. Oh, look, and a date with 9 days remaining. See? DACA propaganda on a date with 9 days remaining. DACA sums to 9. This entire reason I made this video is because I talk about 90-day delay. This is the only reason why I made this video. And look at, this is perfect. Like, it's just, you can't get any more scientific than this. I mean, this is how I know, like, I know what I'm doing, because, like, you know, I take sample sizes and I apply this to the propaganda. February 12, 2018. Time 20, Trump 20, or time 25, Trump 25, Pi 25. Oh, there were 322 days remaining. Pi 16, 25. Numbers for Pi right here. Government 52, White House 52. You know, doing this propaganda. DACA is dead. You know, let's see that. DACA is dead. 51, like conspiracy, like propaganda. 42, Saturn 42. You know, 33. I mean, it just sums to 33. That's what I'm saying. For 33, you get 66. Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. Freemason 42. So, of course, a Saturnian actor says something that sums to you 42, the number for Saturn. Why do you think? Why do you think this is a Saturnian actor? He's literally participating in this piece of government nonsense.
Should they worry about what's going to happen to them, sir?
And then look. I was just telling you how this Saturnian actor is participating in federal government propaganda by the number 42. And then what is the next date the Jesuit order decides to show us? 4/2. See, with Mr. Saturn, the Keeper of Time, sitting right here. It's undeniable. This happens every single video. I cannot get over that. Every single video, I talk about something, and then right away they see it. And of course, again, 4417 numerology. I mean, this is the date. Or no. So when the day Avicii died is similar, because again, 0 doesn't count. You can see it. Same date numerology, the 4417. But then with other, this is why you use other things. So it's not repetitive. Life lesson number changes because you add the date and the date. But without going too far off, you see how it's Thelema, Zion, 44. I mean, it's been 44 date numerology this entire time.
Really let them down. They've really let them down. They had this great opportunity. The Democrats have really let them down. It's a shame. And now people are taking advantage of DACA, and that's a shame. It should have never happened.
And what he just said there was, you see how the polarized people make people think this and think that. What he said there is just instructions from the Zionist Jews. And again, look, this thing sums to 42. DACA is dead. And 33. You see how a headline summing to the numbers of Masonry is right here inside Masonic propaganda. Starting at 419, the 81st prime, ritual 81. This is what I'm saying. So I think that's a really great look as to how this propaganda is coded. I really think people now should see that date numerology is not just nonsense, it's not bunk. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what Bates called the move particularly egregious. So you see how in the date numerology we had the numbers for Thelema all up and down. We all just saw that. So now in this paragraph of propaganda, they have in this quote, particularly egregious. See how that sums to 35 reverse in alphabetical order and 125 when you reduce? You see how they just forced it? They made sure to get 35, 305. Those are the numbers again for Thelema. And you see the art they do inside this propaganda. It's just unbelievable. Reverse ordinal 125. And then when you reduce each letter to single digit, you get 35. Now look what they do here. Now reversing at 35 and reduce each letter to single digit, you get 125. You see? Art inside this piece of federal government propaganda. The 29th prime, Trump 29, Pi 29, participating in Thelema propaganda because he's an actor, always doing that. That just seals the deal right there. We just went through the entire video saying nothing but Thelema numbers. See the recap. 35, Thelema 35, 44, Thelema 44, Thelema 28, 35. If for that, it would be time and Saturn. Thelema 35, 28, Thelema 44, 64. See? Saturn, Thelema 44. It's all Thelema. So that reminds me now we'll go to my blog. I already blogged this every video on this. But we're gonna see this together to see that I'm not kidding. I wish that there was I need to just bookmark this. Trump Thelema. I mean, look at this. So I've been talking about this. I just saw it all with the numbers. You can say, oh, it could be anything. How do you know it's Thelema? I mean, look at this. Make America Great Again hats. See? 93. This is federal government propaganda. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This is literally government propaganda with actors wearing Donald Trump's hat with the Thelema. See? See right here. I'm not making this up. And yeah, anyone now who was doubting, you cannot doubt anymore. I didn't tell them to do this. This isn't photoshopped. You know, under the number 93, the number 93 is great significance in Thelema. Thelema 64, Saturn 93, you get it now. Aleister Crowley, occult stuff. I'm talking about the federal government. I'm talking about the Freemasons, the Jewish Zionists. I mean, look on the back of the dollar bill, a bunch of cult symbols. I'm talking about those people, the Illuminati, the Bavarian Illuminati, this Jesuit order, Zionist Jew, Old World Order. That's what I'm talking about. You see it here. You know, thanks a whole lot again, Clifford Everhart, for sharing this with me. And you know, because Clifford obviously understands this too. Guys, this is easy to understand. We all understand how it's all Thelema, it's all 93 Saturn to this one world order. And they give you propaganda with actors, you know, alt-right stuff. May 25th, Pi 25, Time 25, Trump 25, see? The 25th of May. Far LA, May 25th, 2017. With 30 numerology, Saturn 30, Time 47, Trump 47. Saturn 9330, see? See if we can. This is the actual propaganda. I mean, let's see if they still have it. See, it's for everyone to see. I'll link this in the description. Just so you can all have this piece at your disposal. This is ultimate evidence. I mean, because the propaganda is flooded with the occult gematria part, the numerology syncing up with it. But again, anyone could just be like, oh, well, that doesn't mean anything. Well, yes, it does. Yes, it does. You know, just stew on this for a bit. And then again, if you have questions, ask in the comments. You know, people have been asking questions already. Thank you for asking questions. I mean, you don't have to ask questions, but, you know, the people who ask questions are asking questions because they want to ask questions. That's great. You know, none of these people understand what's going on. That's what I'm saying. One day, I want all these people to see this, see Donald Trump, and be okay, I get it.